expected values at the same as observed values. So with the same method, we have to obtain the expected values from these observed values for SOF. As we obtained with the fresh values, so as we obtained the fresh expected values, you can see we obtained the fresh expected values, and now there is a need to obtain the expected values from these observed values for SOF. So for SOF, we have to apply the same method, row total multiply column total divided by n. So the SOF row total for the SOF is 22, 26, 12 is 60. So 60 multiply the column total. 60 multiply the column total. So the column total is 70. Multiply 70 divided by 200. So this figure, these values 60 multiply 70 divided by 200 is equal to 21.0, is equal to 21.0. Now 21.0 we have added in SOF expected column. Now for 10 weeks, so for 10 weeks, 60 multiply 88. 60 multiply 88 divided by 200. So the same value will be 26.4. 26.4. So the same 26.4 will be added in this 10-week column, 26.4. So now the SOF for this 12 column, none column, 60 multiply column total is 42. 60 multiply column total 42 divided by 200. So 60 multiply 42 divided by 200 will be 12.6. Will be 12.6. So the value will be added 12.6. So to 21.0, 26.4 and 12.6 will be 60. The sum total of these three values is 60. Now with the same method, we have to obtain the results for juniors. We have to obtain the results for juniors from this observed value column, this observed value table. So for the juniors, we have 20 weeks total rows for juniors is 30. Multiply total column for 20 weeks is 70. 30 multiply 70 divided by 200. So this will be 30 multiply 70 divided by 200. This will be 10.5. This will be 10.5. So the same will be added in junior column 10.5. We obtained the expected value from this observed value, which is 10. Now we obtained the expected value 10.5 for this junior for 20 weeks. This junior for this 20 weeks. Now 30 multiply the 10 weeks of total column 88. 30 multiply 88 divided by 200, which is equal to 13.2. So we obtained 13.2 for expected cell frequencies. So with the same method, we have to apply for none. 30 multiply column total 42. 30 multiply column total 42 divided by 200. So 30 multiply 42 divided by 200, that figure will be 6.3. 6.3. So in observed value, this value is 6. Now from the observed value, we obtained the sum total of row total multiply column total is for none category is 6.3. 6.3 will be for expected frequency. 6.3. So the total of 10.5, 13.2, 6.3 will be 30. Okay. So with the same method, now with the same method, from the observed value, we have to find out the values of for senior in expected value. So for the senior, the sum total for row is 40, the sum total for column for 20 weeks is 70. So it means 40 multiply 70 divided by 200. So this will be the 14.0. 14.0 for expected values. And with the same method, now for 10 weeks, 40 multiply 88. 40 multiply 88 divided by 200. These values will be 17.6. 17.6. So we obtained the expected value 17.6. So with the same method, now for none category, we have total of 40 for row total and 42 for column total. 40 multiply 42 divided by 200. So 40 multiply 42 divided by 200, which is equal to 8.4. 8.4. So we obtained the observed value, expected value from this observed values. From this observed for none category is 8.4. So the total for 14, 17.6 and 8.4 is equal to 40. Okay. Now total will be 70, and for 10 weeks total will be 88, and for none 14.7, 12.6, 6.3, 8.4 is total 42, and for 200, 70, 60, 30 and 40, the subtotal of this total is 200. So we obtained the expected frequencies from this observed values. These are observed values. From this we have obtained the expected values or expected cell frequencies for fresh, soft, junior and seniors for 10 week, 20 week and none. So this is basically formula by which we have obtained the cross tabulation, row total multiply column total divided by n. So now we have